Service for peace, off the hook, take a look. Go to college, gain some knowledge, read a book, learn to cook. Working in the heat, making things neat. My community, gonna have the cleanest streets.
Service brigade!
Make some new friends, gotta make the ends meet. Services to land new people I should greet. Make a better change, I'm gonna change this world for sure. In this cancer-ridden land, Service for Peace has got the cure.
At the end of the spring semester, my students called up and said, "What are we doing this summer?" And of course I said, "What do you mean we?" And they said, "Well, aren't we going to continue the service ethic?"
Huge chance to share 1 week with people from all around the world, from Asia, from Latin America. It really helped them to view the world different.
And we saw that there's a need to reach middle school and high school students.
It's better reaching them at that age. They already have that love of service in them.
We have the opportunity to be the coach mentors for some wonderful high school students.
The whole common goal is for us to reach out as one.
Basically, it's a level 6 moderate risk program based on the level of the crime that they committed, what placed them at Bay Point. These guys are thrilled to be here. I mean, it's something different for them, different environment, meeting different people. And the thing is, these kids volunteered to be here. This is not something that's mandated.
Right now, we're helping the community by cleaning up and being positive, showing everybody that we are changed people.
Both parts actually get something from it. I mean, they come out, serve the community, and the community gets what they need. So that's why we're excited to be a part of this, and also not for this year, but to years to come.
They're eager to come back. I mean, these guys, they're dressed, ready to come before we get to work.
There are a lot of kids that have made mistakes in their life, and they need a second chance. Service for Peace does that. I like to concentrate in the middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. We work with the students for a 2-week period, teaching them abstinence and talking about character development and family, marriage, peer pressure. We cover all these very important values with them. We've done it there for the last 4 years.
We have been fortunate to have individuals such as yourself, Service for Peace, people who want to give back to their community. And on behalf of all citizens of the City of Miami, I want to thank you for this effort to help clean up our city. Thank you very much.
Service for Peace really is just a perfect example of the kind of programming that we've been trying to bring to the City of Miami. And so we're very excited to have Service for Peace here.
This is my first year joining Service for Peace for summer. What we've been doing is going around cleaning up communities, help plant trees, helping around the neighborhood. It's a good experience for me.
I think bringing all the nations together is very important, and we have 15 different countries, and I think that's great.
And it's not only just different culture. We have, adults, we have kids, we have all kinds of people.
I am willing to sweat, I'm willing to get my hands dirty to make a commitment to clean up the streets of our city. I would hope that Service for Peace becomes an integral part of the City of Miami's continuing efforts to help us clean up our neighborhoods, to help us attack many of the social problems that we have in the City of Miami.
Service for Peace, Miami 2003!
Make a better change, I'm going to change this world for sure. In this cancer-ridden land, Service for Peace has got the cure.
Even though the beach is an exciting place, you go build sandcastles and you swim around. That is also very important to have a clean environment.
Service for Peace, what does that mean? How do we achieve those goals? I am an ocean engineer that teaches in environmental science with marine biology. They were introduced to oil cleanup this morning. They were shown a small demonstration, a lecture on basic conservation and ecology.
We got our oil in the ocean. How are we going to clean it up? So you can clean it up with a paper towel. All right, does it work? Pick it up and look. Yeah, not too bad, huh? But how are we going to clean up a huge ocean? Bunch of people walking around dabbing paper towels in it? Forget it.
They're using Don't Splash Your Trash buckets just so that they can see what is ending up in our oceans and on our beaches. I think it's absolutely wonderful effort, and I firmly believe it's a strong educational campaign.
Our intention and our goal was to actually document, in a journalistic point of view, the work that was going on in the program. I've just had so much fun with the young people here, young people that have never had experience with making photographs before. It's been incredibly rewarding for me. As a matter of fact, I just had the opportunity to read one of the reflections of one of the young people that I work with. And I had to take a minute to compose myself afterwards, and I said, you know what, it just doesn't get better than that. It really solidifies my desire to continue doing this kind of work because I feel like I touched someone's life over the last few days.
Make it better, change, I'm going to change this for sure. This cancer-ridden land, Service for Peace has got the cure.
Most of the children who are participating in this program already have certain religious beliefs. And just the fact that they were able to realize that we all share the same common values about kindness.
This is a very nice program to get kids understanding people who are different, look different, act different, maybe have a different religion than you, all towards the goal of peace.
This is team number 2, and it's on 7th Avenue, west is 12th Avenue.
Minister Rasool is breaking our volunteers up into teams. He has selected members of his congregation to be the captains and is preparing them to go out into Liberty City.
My name is Ellie Balcom. I'm with Service for Peace, and this is my group. We're Squad B. We're going around with this pamphlet with questions to ask the people here for needs that they might have. We're trying to find out what things that they do or do not have, such as a first aid kit, if they have food and water in case of a disaster and things like that.
Is your family covered in the event of a medical or dental emergency? Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, very good.
Yeah, it's been really good, you know. It's been like a good feeling to go back into the communities and serve and create that atmosphere of peace and unity. It gave you a feeling of like we're all the same. You know, there isn't really any barriers.
After it's been did this a long time ago, it's a really good program. The kids that I brought here come from a homeless program. And they kind of learn how to resolve some of their conflicts and everything. So it was a very good experience for them. I thought that bringing them out to Summer for Peace would give them a different experience other than what they're really exposed to.
My name is Philip Muhammad. We had a team of about 12 teenagers. They have big hearts, and it's just amazing how they were so eager to go out there and meet and greet people in the hot sun, and it was really wonderful.
So I got to work with different people from different cultures, people that I never saw before, so I really like it.
Everybody was saying this is a really bad neighborhood. Actually, I have an opposite reaction.
I help a lot of people and I feel good about that. I want to keep doing it.
These blue shirts really stand out in the community, and a lot of them, asking who is Service for Peace and how can we be a part of it.
To be able to just see in your neighborhood a combined effort that you have behind me here, that's hope.
Make it better, change, I'm going to change this for sure. This cancer-ridden land, Service for Peace has got the cure.
This community garden that you're about to go into started out looking like that vacant lot right there. We created this 4 years ago to be a beacon of hope here in this community.
I met Benny Herring in Washington, D.C. We were both at an award banquet. Benny was getting the award for Outstanding Heroes of Service, and he invited the Service for Peace kids here today to plan something to leave behind in Florida.
We got it in this kind of shape in about 6 months. We fed over 300 people from the garden, and it's named after my mother, Frances Cofield.
They came in here full of joy, wanting to work, and they put their hand in this dirt, and it's a joy to have them here.
We're really anxious to partner with them to do great things here in our community.
Service for Peace. Yeah, I love that topic.
Make it better, change, I'm going to change this for sure. This cancer-ridden land, Service for Peace has got the cure.
You've spent a whole week or 10 days giving service in the community. And now, what we want you to do is make a commitment or a mission statement saying what you're going to do in the next 6 months.
Tell them how, since you fed the homeless person last week, that inspired you.
I'll initiate the process to create a Service for Peace club in the school that I'm currently attending, which is FIU.
This morning we've been making slogans for service and for peace.
Peacemakers, they change the world.
All right. We had to do 3 slogans, one on peace, one on service, and one on service and peace.
They'll walk out with a printed copy, and then we'll also put them on a website so that they can go see their illustrations.
Also, you know what? Put it back because it's 50%, so you can't really see it that well.
What's impressed me is the way people really have given of themselves and have enjoyed the week, made new friends, and have also are able to articulate and state what it's meant to them.
This is the first time I've done Service for Peace, and my feelings for it is that it's a good project because you're helping your community.
It's been really great.
Hope I'll be able to come next year with new friends so I can invite them.
Make a better change, I'm going to change this for sure. This cancer-ridden land, Service for Peace has got the cure.
Good morning, Summer of Service Miami. We've turned a lot of sweat equity into sweet equity.
We are extremely proud to have been part of this initiative.
Service for Peace indeed is a program that is so stellar that we would like to make sure that it is on an ongoing basis.
You are changing lives through your volunteerism and commitment to service.
We are building the foundation for peace.
It doesn't matter what color you are, how you dress, or how you look, that we can all come together and form unity and serve the community.
They do things not because of obligation, but because they honestly want to make a difference in the world.
The special thing about Service for Peace, I would say, is children getting out there and helping the community.
I met different kind of people from a different country, different cultures. I learned from them.
Service for Peace, in my opinion, puts a pebble in the pond that creates ripples of peace and of compassion.
Serving the community is fun, so you get to meet a lot of people and you actually make new friends.
Make a better change, I'm going to change this for sure. This cancer-ridden land, Service for Peace has got the cure.